It's a 2 update kind of day because big news, Christoff has overtaken Abdullah. Spoiling the story here, but this is Monday at 11 AM with Christoff finishing the parkour and overtaking Abdullah just at the end. We'll talk about the reasons why in just a moment, but let's just look at the shape of the race. Abdullah does manage to get going quite quickly. Worth noting that Tim DeWitt also doing really well, finishing the parkour, but Christoff begins to open up a bit of a gap there. Really exciting. Robin's still out in front, but you might even say that Christoff is closing in a bit. Is there enough time? Is there enough road to make up the gap? Not sure. Feels like there's maybe not enough road to make up this gap on Robin. Let's move over to the live view. This is a few people still on parkour 4. Oh, this is the live view, and Tim DeWitt has also caught up with Abdullah. Abdullah might be having a little bit of a nightmare. We're going to move over to his stories in a moment and some of the actual stories of the riders, but now Christoff has definitely opened up a pretty good lead on Abdullah and maintained a lead on Tim DeWitt. How big of that gap is there? We've still got to travel round to the finish parkours, and I'm sure that's a little bit nasty. Let's dive in because we have an update from Abdullah, and actually just as we do, because we're going to be talking about their struggles on the parkours and some people having punctures and mechanicals. Let's just remind ourselves that parkours they were looking at is this. There's no street view available on the actual parkours, but they'll be coming off lovely tarmac like this and heading straight up into a pretty gnarly, dusty track, which is rife for punctures, etc. So this is from Abdullah.
I rode to the parkour, and then I was probably about halfway up, and then I got a flat tyre, and I thought, okay. Then I fixed it. Then I got 5 flat tyres, and then I got really tired fixing these flat tyres, and then there's a whole scenario happening there. And I ended up just being there all night trying to fix the tyres and that. And then I got out of there in the morning, and then got another flat tyre, and then, yeah. I don't know. And my pump broke.
Wow.
So it's all happening.
Where are you heading now?
I don't know. I'm just going to try and get water because I haven't really had any water since yesterday.
It's 40 degrees.
So I'm not in a good decision-making space.
That's crazy. They're doing so well, but 40 degrees and not having any water. Lots of great photos on the Transcontinental official website. But so he's in a bad place. But let's quickly have a little glance at. He's not the only person. This is what I think. He's not the only person having punctures. Arrière de Peloton is doing incredible photography. Definitely go follow them. But they've been out following the race, and they've just been sitting with a puncture as well. And somebody pulled this out of the back of their car, which I think is hilarious. The next couple of updates show what I think is the lighter side of ultra cycling. Christoff or Straps has had some musical updates along with his stories. I don't know who's doing his socials. Hopefully, I like to imagine it's him, but I imagine he's probably got some help.
Remember the video yesterday with the 3 toasts and the happy face? Just a few hours later, everything was turning the other way again. I was completely frustrated and stressed out because I was entering the parkour. I had 4 new spare tubes from the friendly Sunday open shop in Keles yesterday. I had enough food and drink for a long parkour ride, and I was in good spirits. And it began quite nice, but in the second half of the parkour, things became horrible. I had in total 6 flat tires and 4 spare tubes.
Wow.
I had 1 cut in the back wheel. I had to fix this one as well.
So maybe this race won't be won or lost based on ferries. Maybe this race is won or lost based on how many inner tubes people have. Robin is also managing to stay positive. I really like this little update. I don't know if he's sponsored by
New shades,
Scott glasses.
including this. Wow. My Scott sunglasses got run over by a car this morning.
Hopefully he gets them
And
free.
I had a terrible day so far. Until I noticed that it was because I was wearing sunglasses.
So part of this is being super resourceful. Christoff, and lucky, frankly. Christoff managed to get lucky and finding a bike shop that was open on a Sunday, and Robin was miserable without his sunglasses after they got run over and managed to find some. So being resourceful, a little bit lucky, put them in better spirits. And is there enough road there? Oh, this is going to be tight. I'm really excited to see where they get to overnight. I imagine Robin's going to close a lot of this, and really this is probably going to end tomorrow, Tuesday, in the middle of the day, somewhere, somehow, well, in Turkey, in Istanbul, likely with Robin in the lead, but let's see. Oh, that's so interesting. Is Tim DeWitt still moving? No, maybe Tim DeWitt's having a little bit of a break, as is Abdullah. Oh, he might be moving. I don't always trust these trackers. Looking them over a period of time is probably what helps. Rest of the field, I'm sorry, I will do some stories further back, but right now this is the most exciting part of the race. This is it.